This is how I play the game! Oh my god! What the fuck?
Holy shit! That is an epic fucking intro, dude. And I have to warn everyone. Warning. What you may see right now is going to be absolutely disgusting. Sound good?
Alright, sounds good to me.
So ladies and gentlemen, starting tomorrow, Friday, I'm really excited. Seriously, like, I'm super stoked now. Because I didn't realize something. But tomorrow, ladies and gentlemen, we are going to be trying out The Legend of Zelda Link's Awakening Remake.
Wow!
For the Nintendo Switch. For those who are not aware, Link's Awakening was a Zelda game made in the 1990s for the Game Boy exclusively. Okay? It was never created again, like, for any other console or anything. So we're talking, you know, over, like, 20 years ago, this game came out. Now, I never played it, because at the time when it came out, I didn't have a Game Boy. So I never had the opportunity to play Link's Awakening. I knew what it was because I had Nintendo Power. I was a subscriber of Nintendo Power at the time, so I got to see, you know, them talk about the game and do some tips about the game and stuff. So I knew what it was. I knew that it was basically another top-down style Zelda game, the older school style Zelda for the Game Boy. But, you know, that being said, I never really got to play or experience it for myself. So now they've remade the game in modernized graphics, alright, for the Switch, and I didn't know this. It plays exactly like a Legend of Zelda Link to the Past. I was like, oh my god, I am so excited. I freaking love that shit. And I've never played it. I don't know anything about the gameplay of it. Like, I don't know any of the puzzles, the story, nothing. So, it's gonna be me basically feeling like I'm playing a brand new game for the first time in a retro vibe that I absolutely love. If anything, this is gonna be like one of my favorite playthroughs of the year, I'm getting the feeling. Okay? I have an update regarding my Genesis Mini. Alright, FYI guys, the Genesis Mini comes out today. Many people will be getting their Genesis Mini today. You can go buy it in a store, or if you pre-ordered it online, apparently, even though Amazon said that it might not be available till next week, apparently a lot of people are getting their Genesis Minis in the mail today. That's a great thing, right? Well, I won't be. Reason being, I got an email this morning from the person who's donating me the Genesis Mini saying, I'm really sorry about this, Phil, but I didn't realize it. I can't afford to pay for it this week. I'll be able to pay for it next week. So next week, I'll pay for it, and then they'll ship it to you. But I can't pay for it right now, so you're not going to get it right now.
Lol.
The reason that it's frustrating to me is, as you guys know, as a content creator, I like to have a set schedule. I like to tell you guys exactly when I'm going to be covering something or doing something. Sadly, you know, as you guys know, my financial situation is terrible. I can't afford barely to even buy the new games that are coming out.
Obviously.
Good thing people have been generous recently in the past couple of weeks. I can afford Link's Awakening tomorrow, which is a good thing. But it's just been rough, you know. So, back in the day, this wouldn't have been a concern. I would have bought it myself. But I'm not in a situation where I can afford to buy all these new releases anymore. And it's been really tight and tough. And so I'm very appreciative to those who have stepped up and been supportive and helped me out by, say, getting games for me, getting me PSN credits, Nintendo Shop credits, etc. to help me afford stuff. Problem is, when that happens, you become reliant on others. And when you become reliant on others, sometimes things just don't work out perfectly. This is a situation... this is a situation where, sadly, it's out of my control, you know?
And I don't like that. I like to have things in my control. I'm a master of my streams. I can schedule things how I want. I can change the schedule on the fly. And right now, because of this situation, I literally can't tell you guys, oh, the Genesis Mini will begin coverage on such and such a day next week. I can't even say that because it all depends, you know. When can this actually be paid for? Will Amazon ship it to me within a day? Will it take a few days? I have no idea. Oh my god, he's so ungrateful.
The modern day Maharaja did a 100-bit cheer and said, you shouldn't trust the guy with the Genesis Mini. He's obviously a detractor. You should do a Genesis Mini Tips Fun today. First of all, this person is not a detractor. This is actually someone who I've known for a long time to be a very dedicated fan. So that's not the case at all. I want people to understand the whole situation with the Genesis Mini. I don't hold anything against... I don't hold anything against this person who is a longtime viewer and fan for not being able to get it to me right away. Okay, I don't. It's just a shitty situation. Life happens, and that's kind of what's happened here.
Gel Sculpture said, you said chat doesn't talk to you. Why don't you try engaging chat? Talk to us, ask us questions, entertain us. You're the streamer. That's not how it works. Why would I want to ask you questions? I'm the person who's playing a game. Do you have questions about the game? Do you have questions about my schedule? Do you have questions about things I'll be doing? Why would the person ask you questions? How does that even make any sense? That's like... That's like anyone else does a live stream, and tons of people have things to ask them and talk to them. I have to make up questions to ask my audience. Okay, I'm sure that's how it works, Jal Scal. Whatever you say. Oh. Okay. The whole point of a live stream that you're attending is that you're supposed to find the streamer entertaining and want to interact with them. Not the other way around. The truth of the matter is I do enjoy interacting with you guys, but usually it's you guys, directing what you want to talk about, not me. Every once in a while, yeah, I'll have something I want to talk about, but outside of maybe a few times, I'm playing the game. My job is to play the game, enjoy the game, have fun, and share that experience with you and react to what you talk to me about. Not also while I'm playing the game, now come up with 20 topics of discussion. Why am I playing the game then? Might as well turn the game off and we'll do here. We'll close the game and we'll just talk all night. And I'll just think of topics of discussion, right? And that's the dumbest thing I've ever fucking heard. But that's what I mean. People want to be critical and they want to say that I'm a bad streamer. Go fuck yourself. Okay.
Let's get started with tonight's stream. I'm really sorry I'm so late. I didn't intend on being this late. I got a story to tell you guys while we play Street Fighter tonight. So, here's the deal. Some of you might know this, some of you might not. But my wife's birthday was last week. Well, a little over a week ago at this point now. It was actually, let me think about it. It was Friday 2 weeks ago? No. It was Friday last week? Dude, I can't even remember. That's how stressed out I've been about stuff going on here. Look at this. Boom, 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 boom. So anyway, yeah, my wife's birthday was oh wow, chip damage. Was Friday of last week, so over a week ago, about a week ago. And so what happened was, as you guys know, I haven't been doing well financially at all recently. You know, we had plans to do stuff for her birthday, which we did do a couple things that were nice. But it was nothing that was money or anything, because I didn't have any money to do anything. What happened was, my parents were very generous and decided to... What happened was, so my parents gave my wife a pretty good birthday present. You know, it was some money to basically get whatever she wanted, which is nice of them, right? They didn't have to get her anything, but they got her a nice birthday present. And so my wife said, gee, what should I spend this money on? Because she was wondering, what to do. And the thing is, my wife, likes to work out, but hasn't had an opportunity to get to a gym recently because she's been so busy with work. In fact, it's been quite a while. I forgot to do alpha counters. Oh, look at that. I did one. So let's try this again. My wife was gifted some money from my parents for her birthday, okay? And so my wife was like, I want to work out, but I can't get to the gym anymore because my job is so stressful and my schedule is different every freaking week. So I'd like to do something so I can work out from home. So she ordered a exercise bike from Amazon, okay? And it's not an expensive bike by any means, but it's certainly not an El Cheapo bike. It's like a mid-range bike, I would say, with the money that she got from my parents. So the bike, no problem. It shows up. So the exercise bike showed up a couple days after her birthday. No, actually, it was one day. I think it was that Saturday. So it was like this Saturday past. Actually, I don't even know the dates. I seriously don't know anymore. My mind is so fucking like fried that I don't even know what the dates were of anything.
I am the toe master. So the exercise bike showed up in the last week. And it shows up, and I'm like, okay, I'll build it for her. No! You fucked up! Oh, no! Oh!
So I did. I built it for her. By the way, it wasn't very easy to build whatsoever. In fact, it was incredibly frustrating to build this fucking thing. It was really like a task. Because guess what? The instructions were in English. The instructions were in some Asian. I think it was like Taiwanese. But they had like translated English in the instructions. And the instructions were just so screwed up, you could barely understand even what they were saying. Okay, like really, seriously, I couldn't even understand what they were saying. But I managed through it. I built the bike and everything for her. And everything, was good with the bike, essentially, for about, I'd say, one session. Like, no exaggeration, one effing session, the bike was good. So, day 2, Kat goes to use the bike, and as she's doing it, this loud-ass grinding sound starts coming out of the bottom of the fucking bike. And I'm like, whoa, 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 whoa. I was like, you gotta be careful, because if you keep riding that, it could jam up and you could hurt yourself. So I'm looking at it, and of course you can't figure anything out. It's all internal. It's not like it has a bike chain or anything. It's all inside the thing. And again, it's not like there's anything I could call. The company's like over in Asia and Taiwan or something. So I call Amazon. So I've only had the thing for one day. I call Amazon, and I'm like, what do we do here? This is ridiculous, you know. And they're like, well, what do you think? Do you want another bike? And I'm like, I'll be honest with you. I talked to Kat about it, and she's like, I don't know if I trust this company. You know, we thought this was a reputable company, but the thing shows up, the instructions aren't even in English, you know. And we did put it together correctly, by the way. It hasn't like we didn't do it right because it was internal to the bike. What was screwed up. It had nothing to do with anything external that we had assembled onto.
Really?
It's all lies. It is all fucking lies. All right? I had to lie. I had to lie about things because I had to protect my family. Right?
So, basically, Kat's like, I just want my money back, and I'll figure out something else, whether I buy it from you know, an actual, like, workout, you know, a sporting goods store or whatever, or if I do something else, but essentially, I don't think this is gonna work out. Well, let's do something different, okay? Okay, so, I call Amazon, and I ask them for a refund. So, the first person I get on the phone from Amazon is obviously someone who speaks full-on English, no problems or anything like that, okay? And this person is like, so Amazon, in their defense, Amazon has been very helpful throughout this entire process. We're ready to hear what this process has been, by the way. You're not gonna believe it, okay? So Amazon offered to basically give us a refund. They said, we'll give you a refund, but since this is such a large item, and it's, you know, worth a little bit of money, we can't just give you your refund. We have to get the item back. I'm like, well, that's kind of a hassle, but if that's what it's gotta be, that's what it's gotta be, right? So let's just get the item back to them, whatever. Get this frustrating ordeal over with. So, they say, we're gonna arrange for a shipment company to pick this up from your house. Okay, great, right? So they said, we're gonna arrange for a shipment company to come to your house and pick it up and get it back. The problem is, I already assembled this thing. When I took it out of the box was dilapidated, right? The box was completely destroyed.
What? What? Ooh.
So there was no way that I was gonna get this thing back into a box, and first of all, how am I even gonna disassemble the fucking thing? It's a stupid, it wasn't like it was nice screws and nuts or anything. It was the fucking, Allen wrench stuff, and, you know, Allen wrench stuff, yeah, you can undo it, but it's basically a pain in the ass. It already took me, like, hours to put this fucking thing together. How am I gonna fucking get it apart and somehow get it into a box so these fuckers can get it back, right? It's, like, impossible. So I told them there's no way that I can disassemble it and ship it back, so they actually arranged for a shipment company to come and pick this thing up from my house. So I had to measure this fucking thing to get the dimensions. I had to measure my door. I essentially had to figure all this out to make sure that this thing would fit out my front door, and it would just fit by like 2 inches. The thing would just fit for a refund, okay? So I tell them, here's the deal. Yeah, I think we can get it out of the front house. But they're like, okay, but it's built already, right? I'm like, yeah. And they're like, then what we gotta do is we gotta make special arrangements for a freight company to come with a 2-person truck so that 2 people can lift this thing together and forcibly get it out of your house, assembled onto a flatbed truck so that they can basically scoot it back, you know, to Amazon. Once we receive it here at Amazon, within a week, we will credit your account the money. So, Kat is obviously super frustrated.
That guy needs to be kicked in the freaking balls. He's an asshole.
Because she's like, this sucks. It was supposed to be my birthday present. Now I'm out all this money, and it's going to take a long time for me to even get the money back. And it's true. Like, it's going to take a long time to get the money back. At this point, that's what it's looking like, right? So it is very, very frustrating. And I completely understand her frustration. It's horse shit, in my opinion. I don't think that this should be the case, but I guess that's life, right? So we arranged for all of this. Well, they were supposed to come as a company called Pilot, all right? And they were supposed to come pick this up. So this company called Pilot was supposed to come today and pick it up. Now, did they arrange a time? Oh, no, they can't do that, right? They can't arrange a time frame to come and pick it up. It's between 3 and 7 p.m. I want you to think about that time frame window, right? 3 and effing 7 p.m.? Like, that's ridiculous. What a wide time frame. Even, like, if you have a cable company coming for a cable install, they don't have time frames that wide.
Alright.
So I'm frustrated because Kat had to work today, right? And we don't know if they're going to be coming when she's here. We don't know if I have to be available for these people to show up. So it was very frustrating. And essentially what happened was Kat was here for the first half. I was here for the second half. And it's very frustrating because the other thing is, remember, we have a cat. It's not just us who have to let these guys in. It's we have to arrange that we basically have room between the door and everything cleared out. We have to get Jasper, our cat, into the bedroom so that basically we can... Oh my god, that's stupid shit. We have to get Jasper into the bedroom because we don't want him to run out the front door when these guys are coming in to get a fucking exercise bike out the front door or whatever, right? We can't. It's very frustrating. So it was a lot of work to figure all this out, okay?
Give me money.
So they're supposed to come between 3 and 7 p.m. today. You guys know my streaming schedule, so I was streaming, till a little past 4. I went downstairs. They hadn't showed up yet. Kat and I made dinner together, had dinner together, cleaned up. Okay, still not here. Well, Kat had to go to work by 6, so we kind of waited around. She got ready for work. Still not here. Okay, now I'm like, well, I got to stream tonight. I thought these people would fucking be here, right? So I'm waiting. Waiting, still not here. It was like 6:30, and I tweeted, I'm going to be late on the stream tonight because of this, right? This is ridiculous, okay? Finally, it's like 7 o'clock. They're still not here. Like, this is ridiculous. So 4 hours, we all sat around in this house waiting for them to show up. I had poor Jasper in the bedroom, almost all afternoon, cooped up, because I didn't want him to run out when movers or whatever came in to take this thing out of the house. It's incredibly frustrating, and it's bullshit. Why the hell, if they're not going to show up, why didn't they call me or whatever? So first, I had to call the company, the shipping company, and they say, oh, well, we're very sorry to report and tell you that we're not going to be coming to get it because a tire blew out on the truck.
What the fuck?
Okay, a tire blew out, that's great. Why didn't you call me? You have my phone number. Oh, well, we're not required to do that. Amazon didn't make arrangements for that. I'm like, you gotta be fucking kidding me. So, because Amazon didn't pay extra, you don't contact the person you're picking up to tell them you're not coming anymore to pick it up. Like, it doesn't make any logical fucking sense to me. It just seems like absolutely asinine that you have me waiting 4+ hours to come pick up this fucking exercise machine, and you don't call me to tell me you're not coming. So I wasted all that time waiting. My cat's picked up because they're assholes, basically, okay? So I don't know. This is my only experience I've ever had with this shipping company, and it's terrible in my opinion. Like, seriously, that's some garbage. I can't believe that would be the experience they give you. Like, they did not go out of their way at all to have any kind of good customer service. So anyway, so they never show up. I called them. They say, the driver's not coming today because the fucking tire blew out on the truck. You gotta be fucking joking me. Like, seriously, you've gotta be joking me. After me waiting all day, all this frustration, the thing's a bum unit busted from this fucking, apparently Taiwanese company or whatever. It's a piece of shit.
All you can taste is salt.
Then you can't come pick it up. So then I said, well, when can you come to get it again? Oh, well, the next available time that we have for someone to come pick this up is a week.
Oh my god. That's great. Oh my god.
A fucking week? Yeah, a whole week is the next time that they have available to come actually pick up this broken bike. So I'm stuck with the thing in my house, taking up space downstairs for another week, and we can't get a refund on the money until this is returned to Amazon. So I'm really frustrated, okay? So I call Amazon again.
Ayúdame, por favor. Es muy importante. I need that money. I really do. I need that money.
And I'm like, so I need you guys to understand what's going on here. I want to return this stupid thing to you, and the company screwed up and didn't even tell me that they weren't coming today, so I wasted my whole time waiting for this fucking thing, and now I'm stuck with it for another week. So essentially, again, Amazon doing what they can. Amazon can only do so much. First of all, the unit was a bum unit. They didn't manufacture the thing. They're just a third-party seller. I didn't expect that they were going to, like, give me a refund instantly. They at least need the product back to make sure I'm not a scammer.
Phil's a scam artist swimming in money.
Trying to, say it doesn't work and then never give it back or anything like that, right? So I understand that. I understand where they're coming from with that. That'd be kind of ridiculous if I just expected them to give me, like, a full refund without getting the item back. But now they arrange for a certain company to pick it up, and the company screws up. So I said to them, isn't there another company you can send it before a week? And they're like, no, since this thing is intact and they need to pick it up because it's been assembled, the only company that will do that is this pilot company in your area, so we have to wait for them for the week. I'm like, okay, well, what can we do? They said, well, they were very nice. They basically gave us some Amazon credit. Not a ton, but they gave us, like, a decent amount of Amazon credit, saying for a future purchase, you could get something for free if you want. Which was nice of them. They didn't have to do that, but at the same time, it's incredibly frustrating that I'm still stuck with this thing for another week, okay? So then that's basically where we're at. So Kat was supposed to get something nice for her birthday with some money that my parents sent her. Instead, we ended up getting some piece of shoddy shit from Asia. It looks like it's from Taiwan. It broke within 1 day of owning it. We tried to return it. The return process is incredibly frustrating because we got to take time out of our day to do it. And then the company that was supposed to pick it up to return it never showed up. Didn't call me to tell me they weren't coming, so my stream is late tonight because of it. And on top of that, now that they screwed up and they can't fix their error for another fucking week. Another week! Think about how ludicrous that is. I have to wait another fucking week for them to come and pick this up. And I can't get my money back from Amazon until this thing is returned. So I'm stuck with this fucking thing for another week. Sitting downstairs saying I have all this space. This is crazy. It's just fucking absolutely nuts. So I'm pissed, obviously, I wanted to be on time for stream. I'm late for my fucking stream tonight because of this stupid shit, So, I apologize for being late, and I apologize I'm agitated tonight, because I am. Because this whole thing is pissing me off, like, just trying to do something nice for my wife, Build this nice thing for her. No, not allowed that would actually be able to be possible, right? What the fuck?
Well, guess what? You're a fucking idiot.
Vic Von Doom resold for 6 months in a row, 9 total. Said both best pro gamer around. I'm not a pro gamer, but okay. Well, let me show this. I'm not a competitive gamer. I guess I am technically a pro gamer. I'm a professional gamer because I do it for a living, but I'm not a professional level gamer when it comes to, like, fighting games.
I myself am a former pro fighting game player. I am a former professional fighting game player in the capacity, not that I did it for a living. I was a high-level tournament player, 4th place at EVO, top player of Street Fighter 2 that year overall in the country. And then after that, years I had won, qualifiers, various qualifiers for EVO, and, done pretty good in tournaments overall in Street Fighter 2 over the years.
Yeah, I'm a gamer! ATS318 cheered and said, I don't understand why people are saying you should use her birthday gift for debt, because that's ridiculous. This is a birthday gift from my parents to her.
I'm good at lying.
She should be using it for debt. That's for her to get something nice for herself. That's the whole point. Trust me, my parents wouldn't have given us money just for debt or taxes or stuff like that at this point. They would have said, no, we're going to give your wife something nice for her birthday. She has to use it for her birthday. So, there you go. No, it's just ridiculous.
Never ridden a horse. I don't know how on earth you think I would have owned a horse. Phil has indoctrinated children who send him money, blatantly milking for money. It's a money pit. It's gone, just gone like that, in an instant, fucking gone. I just care about money. I just can't help it. I eBay. Contributions are mandatory, but I need your help. I am appealing directly to you. No decency, no respect, no common sense, no fucking maturity. Is the guy who just doesn't get reality.